Now we're heading over to the Grand Floridian, and we're going to go to the Enchanted Rose. Now we're heading over to the Grand Floridian, and we're going to go to the Enchanted Rose. It opens up at 3:30. It's about 3 o'clock right now. Never been there. I'm really looking forward to it. We arrived at the Grand Floridian, and just about 20 minutes, I think, the Enchanted Rose opens up. We want to get up there. I have never been there before. It's been all refurbished since it was Meisner's, and I'm pretty excited to get up there and see what it's like. I don't know why, but I always like this window display. Find it really interesting. Maybe it's that circus strongman there, but it's really cool. It's got the balloon, and it's got these little 1890s bathing beauties, and these guys are looking over there trying to get their attention. I guess it's supposed to be a postcard. So why don't they make a postcard like that? It'd be really cool to mail from the Grand Floridian home to your friends. So right up there is where we're heading. There's a few people waiting, not too many. Look at that glass behind the bar. You can see all the bottles of liquor. That looks really neat. It says here on the website, steal away to a setting inspired by Beauty and the Beast for cocktails, exquisite appetizers, and elegant fairytale ambiance. They get you excited. I can't wait. So we chose a little side room. You can see the bar behind me and a little patio over here. Some people are going out there right now, I see. And there's a nice mural on the wall. And these are the coasters. I might have to take that home as a souvenir. Look at those chandeliers. It looks like they're made out of golden tree branches. It's gonna go for a little walk. Well, the bar is a lot brighter and a lot busier. Oh, that's a beautiful bar. There was a little bit of a rush when they just opened the door, but this place is so big that, you know, a dozen people or whatever that are out there it doesn't make much of an impact. So she came right away with some water for us that I thought was really nice. Nice and refreshing on a hot day. This is an island rose. It says it's Kettle One grapefruit and rose, lime, orgeat, pineapple bitters, and rose water. And over there is a lavender fog, which is Nolet Silver Dry Gin, Rothman Creme de Violet, English breakfast tea, vanilla, and cream. It's really good. It does have the grapefruit, so it does have a little bit of tang. It has a mint, and you can, you know, get that aroma of the mint and that influence the flavor of this. Really good. $15, and the fog was $18. That was good, but they don't start serving food until 5 o'clock. So what we think we're going to do is head over to the Polynesian. Now, the monorail is not stopping at the Polynesian during their refurbishment, So we're gonna have to walk. So we'll walk over there. We'll go to Tambu Lounge, see if we can get something to eat, and then, I don't know. We might head back to Magic Kingdom, might head to Epcot. We'll see where the wind blows us. So right down there, we're gonna get on the path and head over to the Polynesian. I don't think I've done that before, or it's been a while, so it will be an adventure. He's been playing a long time. Very pleasant. It looks like we can't walk to Polynesian, and since the monorail doesn't stop there, I wonder if the Polynesian is, for all intents and purposes, closed. Darn it, we were looking forward to going to the Tambu Lounge. Where we'll go. We haven't quite given up yet. We're going to go back to Magic Kingdom, try to catch one of the boat shuttles to Polynesian. We'll head down the ramp and right over to the boats. We'll lick this thing yet. Missed it by that much. We're just getting here, and the boat is literally pulling away from the dock. Look at that. Oh well. Well, I was wrong. They're just arriving. So we're not having bad luck. We're having good luck. And there's just so many of these bungalows. They remind me of the old tract homes from the 1950s. All identical, just lined up in rows. And they kind of hide the Polynesian. Well, it took some doing, but we made it. Now I only hope that the Tambu Lounge is in fact open. But it seems like we're pretty close. I mean, there's a Grand Floridian. And here's a Polynesian, but they just wouldn't let us walk that way. We used our ingenuity. Not yet. Well, we have a few tables. That's nice. We sit here. Or we'd sit back there. Well, it's open, but as you can see, there's not much of a view. Giant crane out there, so they frosted the glass. There's a little something here. But we like it. It's one of our favorite places, so we'll get something to eat. Probably flatbread, I don't know, we'll see. We'll get something to drink. Then we'll plan the rest of the day. We ordered a Magical Star cocktail that you saw me make at home. A Mai Tai and crab and lobster flatbread, which is delicious. We had it before. I'll show it all to you when it arrives. And I'm going to compare this Magical Star cocktail to what we made. I'll bet that we did a pretty good job and it comes pretty close. The Magical Star cocktail looks like the way we made it, right? They put it in a different kind of glass. It's kind of a yellow looking Mai Tai, but the proof is in the taste, not in the look. Not bad. It seems like a Mai Tai no matter where you go, they're all a little different. It's a real sweet Mai Tai. It's not bad. The dark rum is kind of hidden. The Magical Star cocktail, on the other hand, really has a heavy pineapple taste. So I don't know. I guess it depends how it's mixed on any given day. And there is our flatbread pizza. Looks great, doesn't it?
Is everything great though? Yeah.
Tastes good. I'm no food critic, so I'm not going to try to describe it. Other than it tastes good. Interesting decor up here. They have pictures of all different animals. I see dolphins and pigs and fish and turtles. Pretty cool. Even an octopus up there. Look at that octopus. Okay, what we got here is a pineapple bread pudding. This is ridiculous. I don't know if you can tell how big this is. I mean, compare it to my hand. It's massive. This thing is just huge. Look at the size of this. And then we got these growing in our lanai, by the way. I hope it's tastes as good as it looks. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You're really good at that. Holy cow.
I am a little bit left.
Wow. If you like pineapple, this is so good. I can't describe it. It is just delicious. There's a sweetness of that caramel and the ice cream and the pineapple. Is that caramel that's on there? It's just so good. And I don't know how one person could finish this. This thing is massive. Okay, now I'm going to eat.
There's a lot of caramel. Look at it all. Oh my god.
This is insanely good. It is so tasty. I know I'm going to be sorry that I ate all of this, but it is really good. Oh, I forgot about this little guy. What's his name? Belle? I think that... Oh, here's a sign right here. Yes, Olu Mel. I have a lot of stuff for him. Well, I've got that in my house. But I don't have one of these. $23. That's a little steep, but I do like them. I'll give it some thought. Oh, this is really neat too. Look at that. What is that? Oh, it must be free. Dive, dive, dive. Nice stuff. Oh, and there's more over here. Oh, I really like the coconut mug. That is really cool. What's the price on this? That, what does it say? 16? 19? Can't read it. $19.99. Kind of pricey for a coffee cup, but it's not really a coffee cup. It's more of a cocktail glass, isn't it? Here's stuff that's supposed to be for Dad. That looks like it's for Mr. Morrow. And you can't see outside here either. They really frosted up all the windows. You can't see the construction anywhere. But I do like the little Tiki construction guy. Look at that. And here's what it's going to look like when it's all finished. That was so good. That bread pudding was beyond belief. Now, it's not like the old-fashioned banana bread pudding. It's more like pineapple upside down cake. Now, I personally like banana, and I would have thought I would like that, but this was really, really good. We had 2 people eating it, and I still think it was way too much. If you have 3 people, I think you could divide that out, and you would feel like you all had enough to dessert. I'm so glad we came by here. I know it took a lot of work to get us here. And, you know, we first tried to walk, then we knew the monorail didn't work. We went back to Magic Kingdom, came back on a boat. It's a lot of work to get here. It was worth it. It was nice to be at our old standby, the Tambu Lounge. And the good news is, July or August, Sam's should be opening up again.